many of you may know already. She was on the Big Brother house in Israel as a vegan. And she convinced everybody on the show to go vegan.
Not just everybody in the house, but 500,000 people in Israel changed their diet because of the Big Brother show. Yeah, it will be nice. Thank you. English is not my language, and my name is not Eran Morad from Israel, but everything is going to be fine. I'm short.
You're so big
and loud. Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me in the back? Nietzsche said, if you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Almost 8 years ago, I agreed to look down into the abyss that for me was my part in the animal's hell. Since then and until now, I haven't stopped looking down into the abysses of sadness and suffering, and they look back at me. I never imagined how that change back then would be so significant, but it turned out to be the greatest and the most meaningful change of my entire life. Thank you. I was sure the moment I would tell the animal stories, people would agree to change. And while some do, the majority of people are brainwashed, and I have had to experience and witness the dark side of humanity over and over again. When I understood that we had to create a radical change from the base up, deep in the roots, I also understood the enormous responsibility on my shoulders. The hell endured by animals doesn't exist because of us anymore. Thank you. But we must be their voice and take full and wise responsibility for them. I knew that I wasn't supposed to wait for anyone to do it. I knew that that someone is me. That someone is you. We are the someone we have been waiting for. We are the ones who will bring about change. Yeah, we are. I don't wait for anyone to want to hear or to see the truth. The truth is there, naked for all to see, cold, cruel, and full of suffering. That's how we founded the largest grassroots movement in Israel, Total Liberation, with the slogan, thank you, with the slogan, always and everywhere. It isn't just a slogan, it's reality, because somehow it's never the right time or place, but we don't ask anyone where or when, because it's always the right time and place. That's also how we founded the Glass Walls Association, the largest project anywhere, documenting thousands of farms all over Israel, so that nobody can say it doesn't happen here. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and every opportunity I got, I took. It wasn't always easy, but in the end, it was always worth it. For almost 8 years, I have been going in and out of the jaws of hell, time and time again. There is nothing more difficult than turning my back and leaving them there to their fate, knowing the physical and the mental anguish they suffer, which ends only in the slaughterhouse, the place where billions of miserable, innocent beings are butchered. I've been doing it for 8 years, and it works. We reinvent ourselves over and over, looking for new and creative and effective ways to bring about the most extensive change in the consciousness that humanity has to go through. The concept that animals are not ours to use, not ours to eat, not to wear, not to use as entertainment, not ours to be donated to science. They are just like us. They deserve to live their lives as they are, free, fearless, and worthy of family and protection. I have seen with my own eyes tens of thousands of animals sentenced to death moments before the knife slit their throat. I have seen endless mothers as the dearest thing to them, their baby, was snatched from them. I have seen babies trembling and crying for their mothers. Each and every one of them is etched upon every cell in my body with one promise: not to live, not to back down, not to give up. In those eyes, I see the change in the world growing as the worldwide vegan movement gains momentum. I see the plant-based alternative that keep popping up in the stores. I see the people who keep changing and spreading change around them. There is no hidden secret to success. It's always the result of preparation, hard work, and in our case, lots of blood, sweat, and tears. The human race has to stop the animal holocaust before the animal holocaust puts an end to the human race. We will march forward together. We will not retreat backwards, and we will never give up as long as the animals are terrified victims in a cruel system, as long as the planet is overflowing with heavy agony-filled bodies. We will march forward together. We have not only justice, but also the truth on our side. As Victor Hugo said, there is nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. Now is the time for animal liberation. תודה רבה. Thank you.